So, for continuing from a couple of days ago, I feel in some ways it's kind of good that both my parents are from Japan. I'm from South America. We never experienced puppy mills because otherwise, coming to this country, we would have been like, no, don't adopt any dogs because you don't know. People lie about where they got their dogs. People lie about, even the breeders might lie about, oh no, these dogs we have all the previous dog parents paperwork. So yeah, it's kind of disheartening. This country after World War II, puppy mills started, and even as late as 2024, they're still on the news. Even with all the public outcry that happened about like 15, 20 years ago, it's still going on. So at the end, however, at the same time, it's also a disadvantage because we come to this country, we think, Japan didn't have puppy mills, South America didn't have puppy mills, so this country is okay, right? So yeah, we really think our previous dog most likely came from puppy mill because from the beginning, she was just skin and bones. When she passed away, she was skin and bones. She was frail from the beginning, and she was highly anxious. Didn't really have that good of a people skills, and training her, even though we had her for like 15 years, it was like an uphill battle the entire time. So all we can do, if we're gonna get the next dog, we have to make sure our next dog, from the beginning, chunky, calm, no matter what happens. Because we do have neighbors whose dogs are highly reactive, even though we live in the suburbs. Every little sound, every little person talking, the dog is just barking. So we have to make sure no matter what happens, our next dog is going to be very calm, no matter what goes on. Because the first 15 years, we knew what went on with our family. Next 15 years, we don't know. I mean, we're in year 5, and we're still, unpacking a lot of stuff that's going on with our family and what we're supposed to do moving forward. So with that, every week we went to the dog pound again. This time we're not naive. We have to assume that these dogs are from puppy mills, even if they're like, no, this dog is legit. We got the papers. So, and then each time we went over there were so many German Shepherds. And our first, when we lived in South America, we had German Shepherds, and we knew German Shepherds, they live 9 to 13 years, even with the best of care. So we're not, but at the same time, we go to these, animal shelters. All of these German Shepherds had something going on. Either they're barking, or they're lunging at us, or they're fearful, they're timid. So we do know, we're not naive yet. German Shepherds in South America that we had, no problems. They know how to behave towards dogs. They know how to behave towards people. But this country now that we know about puppy mills, it's on the news. We're like, okay, we got to be very careful. Can we afford the liability if something goes wrong with this dog? So yeah, even if we went through, like a homeowner insurance policy, and sure enough, it says, if you got German Shepherd, homeowners insurance companies, they have the right to not cover us, or they have a right to jack up our premiums. So we're like, okay, we cannot afford this liability, because even if we make sure we do everything right by this dog, we make sure this dog is trained, anything can happen, because even the most well-behaved dog, if something goes wrong, they are going to react. And can we afford that liability? And our answer was no. Although, we really want to adopt all these dogs that we see in the shelter. They deserve a second chance. They deserve a forever home. We can't afford this liability, especially with my family, the way our family situation is. There's just no way. It's got to be a small to medium-sized dog that's calm no matter what happens. So after a couple of months after our previous dog passed away, went to animal shelter, we found the right dog. Because all these other dogs are barking and lunging and fearful, and this dog just stayed calm. And this dog was 15 weeks old. We're like, how is this possible? This dog, because you're obviously 15 weeks old, you haven't even started the training. So there's something about this dog. And this dog is just uber friendly, because you would think a 15-week-old puppy, for some reason, end up in animal shelter. They're probably angry and bitter that the previous owner abandoned them. But no, absolutely, maybe this just wasn't the right fit, kind of attitude that this dog had. And this dog remotely looked like their previous dogs. I thought, you know what? This dog may have come from puppy mill, we don't know. But he's calm no matter, even all these German Shepherds are barking and lunging. This dog just stays calm. And this dog, this dog is very friendly. Even though the dog doesn't know us, we don't know the dog. The dog is just, walking up to us, running up to us, licking our hands, hopping up on us and everything like that. So we're like, you know what? Just like, with any human relationships, you've got to take that leap of faith. You gotta hope. I hope the previous owner did their due diligence. I hope the breeders did their due diligence. And next video, I'll talk about what happens next.